The girl had just slept for one night. When she woke up, she found that her armpit hair had grown 20 centimeters. Feeling confused, she headed to the hospital where she worked, but the scene there made her even more puzzled, because the patient rooms that were full yesterday were now suddenly completely empty. No matter how many times she called, no one answered. The entire hospital was eerily silent. She quickly rushed out onto the street, but what she saw left her completely stunned. The once bustling streets were now totally deserted. The neighborhood that used to be full of people was now dead silent. She instantly panicked, totally unsure of what had happened. She began knocking on doors one by one, hoping to find someone who could explain, but no matter how hard she tried, there was no response at all. It was as if the entire world had disappeared overnight. She walked the streets for a long time until she was exhausted, so she returned home to get some rest. But just as she closed her eyes, a strange music started playing in her ears. She jumped up to check it out, grabbing something for protection. Then she nervously stepped outside, following the sound of the music. She tracked it down and cautiously entered a strange house. Suddenly, someone spoke. Her heart nearly jumped out of her chest, but when she got a clear look, she saw that the person was alive, just like her. She immediately broke into a rare smile. She still didn't know what was going on, but at least she had found another living person. That alone brought her a huge sense of relief. Turns out, the man had experienced the exact same thing. He also woke up to find everyone gone. They felt a strong sense of connection, so they went to the police station to look for help. But they found the place completely dark and abandoned. Left with no choice, they decided to rely on themselves. They found some radio equipment and planned to broadcast a distress signal. But after fiddling with it for a long time, they realized the walkie-talkies and radio had no signal at all. The man grabbed a handgun from a drawer, just in case anything happened. Then they got in the car, ready to leave the town. But they hadn't driven far when what they saw left them speechless. A thick black fog had suddenly risen on the road out of town. The man was completely baffled. He walked up to check it out, but the moment he reached his hand into it, he felt a sharp, piercing pain. They had no choice but to turn back and try another route. But what was even more terrifying was that the entire town was surrounded by fog from all directions, and the scariest part was that thick, dark mist was slowly creeping closer toward them,